But this brings us to a fundamental paradox of acting, which is whether to control or allow. On the one side, we have our active ideas and everything that's supposed to control the acting. On the other side, we have allowing and following impulses and letting it go where it wants. So which one should we do? I think that this is something many people get wrong. Many schools of acting say that you just have to be in the moment, and some people can be very fanatical about it. It's true that allowing is where the energy is, but it results in characters that are all over the map.
Okay? That these are people. These are, listen to me, that these are people that are suffering, and you don't have the time. You don't even have the facility to deal with what they're dealing with.
Facility?
No, you go ahead.
It's like a bottle rocket without a stick on it. It's energy without direction. Other traditions are heavy on character analysis. I like how you make decisions quickly about whether this is worth your time.
Right, okay.
And so, okay, not worth my time, and then you start going. And that is necessary for giving the character mental structure. But it kills spontaneity, which is why some people are against it. So this is a paradox, and this is where people feel that they have to choose one over the other. But only allowing is just as ineffective as only controlling. The paradox is that you have to do both seemingly opposite things at the same time. We give our best shot at cracking the code of the character. But just as much, we approach it from the other end and take back the freedom to just let anything happen. Are you guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Slate.
Clap. Okay. Let's see where it goes. Action.
I'm 200 yards away.
By first working hard to steer the acting, but then letting go and allowing whatever comes, we end up getting spontaneous and free behavior that's actually in the ballpark of what we want. I like to call this phenomenon active allowing. Whatever preference you hold in your mind will steer your energy in that direction, even if you aren't actively controlling it. The mere intention of what you want has an effect, but we're not forcing it. It's a lighter touch. Active allowing is something all actors do, whether they call it that or not.
We're not all the way there yet, so I can't talk about it, but that was some good police work you did.
He's not forcing himself to cry. He's allowing it. He's actively allowing it.
I'm giving you a compliment.
Thank you.
Cut. That was terrific.
Better?
No, yeah, that worked. That's good. That's a good, that's a magic thought. We're coming back to active allowing a lot because it's both an acting technique and a big directing technique. With active allowing, all the mental work only exists to create options, not rules. For Maggie waiting in the hospital, we decided that she'll maybe suddenly get up without a plan. Or maybe talk to herself. Or maybe check the clock. Or maybe walk in spurts. Notice the heavy use of the word maybe. But how and when it happened, that's something Maggie figured out on the fly. And if something else happens, that's fine too. We can wish for it, but we can't promise it. This is as close as we'll ever get to controlling acting. If we control it anymore, we strangle it. Active allowing means pushing for the acting choices to be specific, but staying under the choke point so we don't kill the spontaneity. Some actors can take a lot. For Lee, understanding the character's logic made her feel secure in being spontaneous.
Well, I've been holding my tongue, but I don't understand the word stereotype in there.
For Carl, it was the opposite. The mental work was much quicker to interfere with his acting. Active allowing has a lot of implications. It means, for example, that you can't direct without rehearsal.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking. I'm wondering about that because that changes a lot of
Because if it's like a totally new thing that I've never talked about, or is it something that I know that you agree with me on, or that you don't agree with me on?
Rehearsal is the place to do the mental work exactly so we can be in the moment on the set.
Well, you really should get a better loner. That thing is attracting the wrong kind of people.
It also means that you have to accept that it's not worth it to get your exact idea if it takes the actor out of the moment. And you have to develop an acute sense of what is too much directing. That means saying fewer things and making them matter. And that's what the next many volumes are about.